Alright guys, that one's going to be a little problem. Let's try to work on this one right here. First of all, I'm going to have to drill a hole. I'm going to get a center punch here. And hopefully I can get this thing right in the center. Take a hammer. Now, you might be asking, what is that for? Some of you guys already know. I got to drill a hole in there. If you don't put a center punch in there, a hole in there, what's going to happen is the drill going to go to side, and you'll never get it, try to get it centered as possible. So right now, that is pretty good. Next we're going to do, we got some drill bits. And we're going to get some rags. Put it all around, stick it into there. All around, we need to protect, don't get no metal all around here. So let's get some rags and get our drill, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're going to start off with a small drill bit. Put a little lubricant up here. Dang it, got that up there, don't even know. How far I gotta go down? I don't know. I just know I gotta go enough for that easy out to go down there. Okay, first step is done. Now what I want to do is take the rag, get that out of there. Alright, next, I don't want to keep drilling. Let's see what kind of size easy outs we got. See if we got one that can go in there that be this size. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, here's my Irwin set. Guys, if you get easy outs, get Irwins. The other ones are cheap. Trust me, I learned from experience on this. Now, a lot of you guys might be wondering, hey, I never opened these before. Might be wondering.
What they're wondering?
Yeah. Because that's right, I don't break bolts. Alright, how does an easy out work? You got the threading, those spiral threads down there. Those are reverse threads. So what I mean by that is, as I put this inside, loosening, going counterclockwise, them threads are digging in to whatever hole I just drilled out. And in this case, that bolt over there. And so it's going to get to a point, that's why it's small to the end and gets bigger. Because it's going to get to a point where it's going to stop, grab onto that bolt, and I'm going to continue turning counterclockwise, and hopefully it grabs and pull that bolt out of there. And I got me a little pair of vice grips just in case, just to make it easier. I want to put the bolt there. I want to, dang it. And this one might be, this one fits in there a lot. It might be a little bit too small. Let me grab the next size up. Bunch the next size up, too big. So. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Alright. Knock that down in there. you can see, here comes the bolt. And sometimes you might have to hit it down there a little bit more. Yeah, it's still kind of loose. You know, actually, I might have enough to just, let me see. Of course not, but let's try just grabbing it on just a little bit by the vice grips. Take that right out of here. Alright. We have successfully got one of them out of there. Look how perfect I drilled that hole, man. It's like right in the center. I'm a genius. Now, that one back there, that one's gonna suck. Because somebody they drilled like 2 holes on each side of that bolt. So first thing we're gonna do, this is kind of rough up under here. Let's, oh, is that the bolt sticking out of there? I have no idea. Let's get a surface disc and grind that down to make it smooth. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, let's try to even this out a little bit. Let's try to see something.
It's messy.
Heck yeah, it's messy. Look at the... I'm not sure, because if I'm looking at the holes, like right here, like there's a little hill right here, so it's like right in the center. So that means that bolt is...
I don't know.
Let me get some carburetor cleaner or something and spray it up. Be right back. Alright guys, this sucks. It looks like they drilled over here and drilled over there, and I think right in the center is the bolt. It also sucked.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me see if I understand this straight. So they broke the ignition coil bolt, right? Instead of taking the bolt out, they decided to drill new holes.
Yeah, because they didn't want it. As you see, you gotta take the valve cover off and do all that, and plus, I don't know, man. I would have just left it alone. But I don't know, man. I don't know. What makes this really difficult is that, look right here. How can I get my drill in there to drill that? And it looks like the bolts... I got an idea. Boy, man, the backyard. Oh, alright, guys. Let's try something.
So is that like in between the 2 holes? Is that part of the bolt?
I think it is. Yeah, huh? It's
So
right.
if you take that bolt out, you'll have one big hole. Is that right?
Hopefully the new threads will... You know, it's going to be messed up. Because there's no way I can center punch that and drill into there, because they took away the meat on both sides. I can't get a drill in there anyway. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, what I'm going to try, a little chisel. If this is part of the bolt right here, if I chisel hit right there, will that bolt start to spin?
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no too. Dang it! This is going to suck. That bolt is right there. Oh, something turned. Something turned right. Let me see if I can get this. You see that?
No.
Oh, just a piece broke off.
Oh.
But that might be good. Let me see if I can. They can't see it from this side. I could have sworn I turned it a little bit. This is gonna suck. Because I cannot see where the heck this bolt ends at. How the heck we gonna do this? Man, I hate backyard mechanics. They give backyard mechanics a bad name. Any ideas?
What? That's not my thing.
It's not your forte?
No.
Alright, you know what? Let me grab me an old coil here. Alright, what if I... Dang, this thing is filled with oil.
Ew.
Okay. I'm gonna try something here. Oh, I'm pushing this down. That's all it's gonna go. Because that's... I have no idea what to do here. Alright guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, this sucks. I took the center punch and I just tried, I'm guessing right now that I'm on the hole right there. I'm on the bolt. So what I'm gonna do is, and I can't go straight, so I'm gonna go at it. I have to go at like a slight angle here. That's not good. That thing drained down like that. I hate this drill. You gotta tighten them up by hand and they think never work. This is some bogus mess. What a time for the battery to go dead. But I did get this down there some. Dude, that sucks. That ain't gonna work. That is just not gonna work. Right now, guys, anything you see right now is just luck. Where the vice grips go? This is when you start losing all your tools because you get aggravated. Your backyard people. No, heck no. Ain't nothing grabbing. I gotta be near the bolt, man. Or actually, there's the bolt a little bit further up here. Right here. Let's try to get a center punch onto that and drill that out. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, no, this is not coming out. There's no way of doing this. They just mangled this thing up from the get-go. So we're gonna call the customer. Let them know, no, nothing can be done with that. Yeah, pull the head off and try to do something with it, but that is not happening. You can't even get a drill in it, even a right angle drill, man. You just, the hole is so messed up. You can't even tell where the bolt is. It's just destroyed. So we're gonna give him a call. More than likely, he's gonna say, "Go ahead, put it back together." And hopefully the hole. So, all right, we'll be right back. All right, guys. Customer said, put it back together. Do the best you can. So now what we're gonna do is go around here, let's clean all this stuff up around here, and we're gonna clean up where the old gasket was. Get a wire brush, go all around here and clean this up, and then prepare our valve cover. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, I cleaned it all off, and then I looked in here. Look at this, guys. I don't know if you can see right there. So they drilled it, stuck a screw in there, that screw broke off, then they drilled to the other side. Let me see if I can, see that?
Yep.
Holy cow, man, this is complete backyard mess right here. What the hell? Now I'm wondering, guys, I need to drill. This is all just damaged. If I can just get in there. I have no idea what is screwed. This thing is just, and I am trying so hard not to make this worse.
Well, why are you doing this? I thought you were going to leave it alone.
Oh, but that coil is not going to be able to hold down. You know, even though the customer said so, if I can get something in there, just to get something to drill down. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. All right, guys. You know what? Look at this, guys. That's not a screw. That is the head of a screw extractor. Look how the threading is.
Right. Okay.
See, this is why I was telling you guys about cheap set. Like, here's ours. Here's our smallest one. Notice how coarse the threads are compared to this one.
Mm-hmm.
So they broke off an easy out there, man. They just made this job a whole lot worse. So now that I broke that piece off and took it out, maybe we can drill and just get a little screw in there or something. We'll be right back. Alright guys, now here's the screw they had holding in here. And I'm notice how it's coming out at an angle now. because they couldn't. That's why this is all messed up right here, because the drill bit won't go in there. So what we need to do is try to drill. We're gonna end up having to reuse a small screw because this hole's just too damaged, and man, it's lucky the seal goes around here. And I'm trying to, yeah, that held pretty. This holding in there. Let's see how deep those threads are. We might try to just retap that. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, this is what I did. Guys, you gonna be like, holy cow, they are Astro. If we can't repair it, nobody can. All right, so I look for a nut that fits onto the coil bolt. I cut this, but I gotta cut it a little bit more. So this fits in here. So what if hey, this did fit in there earlier. Okay. What if I grind this bolt all the way down, just enough so I can knock it in like a what's that, a pin or bushing, with a threaded bushing. Knock it in there, and will it work? So we go over here. Look at that. How'd it look? Get that close up on that. Get that close up on that. Guys, check that out. Look, that's like almost perfect to where the bolts are. And it's a bolt that's threaded for the regular bolts. Now what I'm going to do is, I got this bolt going down there, but let me get a 10 millimeter because I need to see how far this is going down. I need a ratchet, man. What the deuce? Okay, 10 millimeter, and that's down there. Okay, right there, I'm tight. So what I need to do now is mark right there. So now this is going to let me know how much threading is inside that bushing. Okay. Now, let's take it out. All right there. That's not much, but it's enough to hold it in. So what I got to do now is put this bolt. This is one of the old coils. This is one of the coil bolts. Now the new coils come with bolts. You got new coils. I'm going to have to take one of the bolts out. I'm going to put this into. Matter of fact, let me go show you what I'm talking about. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Here's the coil they had there. They had broke that sleeve off, right? That sleeve right there. They had broke that off and stuck that little screw in there, and it still didn't work. So now what we're going to do, this is the one I took this bolt out of. I'm going to put this bolt into this coil. Okay, now, see, that's way too much. It can only protrude out of this bushing that much, and it's good. I think it's right about right there where we are on that. What do you think, Stevie?
It looks good.
So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take this bolt back out, and I'm going to cut this bolt right there at that line. And that should be perfect. Alright, let's get that done, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I cut it. Now let's test this out. So the coil's going to go down. The coil, it just goes right there. That's it. I thought this coil goes down more than that. Man, that sucks. I thought, I thought they things push down on the coil. It's not. Alright, so let's Get that on there. Dang it. No, that thing's coming up. Because I'm not tightened down. I should have cut it more. Alright, let's cut it a little bit more. Be right back. Alright guys, I cut it more. Hey, that's good. I mean, can I go a little bit more to tighten it up, make it tighter? Heck yeah. That's good. That's good. It's holding it down, right? Let's take this back out. Let's go prepare our valve cover and get this thing back together. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got our valve cover right here. And you notice the gasket right there. It's cracked. That's where the one where all the oil was coming in. Alright, let's take these things out. These are a lot pliable, like somebody did these not too long ago. There's a bad design on a valve cover. I think they should have had center bolts in here to hold the center down. They pull the gasket up. Now before we get our new gasket, what you want to do is spray carburetor cleaner all around here to clean that up, because with all that oil inside there, you put the new gasket in there and it will pop right back out. So let's clean that up and get our new gasket, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, first of all, let's install our spark plug tube seals. And if you look closely, you see this side is rounded and this side is more of a thin side. That's the side you're going to push into the valve cover. You're going to go like that. And push them into place. Just like that. Alright, let's get the rest of them done and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got that in there. All of them, make sure they're all pushed down. Now, get out. This is this feel like really cheap. You notice it's different color than that. The customer went and got this is like Apex. Oh my goodness guys, I'm telling you, man. Ugh. Customers in this trying to save money, man. Look at this thing, is not even. I gotta sit here and form this thing. Holy cow. Alright, first of all.
Somebody got his cranky pants on again.
Sylvia. Okay, this.
How do you know that's where it goes? It's not shaped that way.
Well, I only guessed at that. Wait a minute, here we got a little mark right here, a little opening that goes back down here.
You sure?
Is there another one?
Okay, we'll go with it. Yeah, go with it.
No, how can I go with it? It don't look like it's making.
Oh.
It looks like that's on the outside. Wait a minute, going this way. This is a cheap gasket. Oh my goodness, this gasket is.
How does it go? You sure it goes that way? Maybe it's upside down.
It's either go like this, and that's a turn. There's got to be another opening somewhere. There's one right here too. All right, that one.
There we go. Yay!
This is a cheap.
You get a cookie.
Sylvia, I am not in the mood for this, for your shenanigans today.
Yeah.
This job sucks.
Well, you know.
No, I don't know. All right, guys, let's get this in there, and we'll be right back.